Today I'm going to show you how to create a perspective floor many different ways. So in our picture we are going to start to create the floor of the table, you can call it, underneath our bowl of fruit. Okay, we're going to be using a method called perspective. Perspective is the illusion of space, making it look like it's three-dimensional. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start out with a vanishing point. The vanishing point is drawn in the center of the paper, close to the top of your bowl of fruit. And this is going to be where everything appears to vanish. It doesn't actually vanish, but it appears to look like it is vanishing. All right, so what we're going to end up doing at the vanishing point is we're going to start first with a simple gridded checkerboard floor. So I'm going to take the clear ruler. You're going to line it up with the vanishing point right here. And then you are going to be drawing a line. You don't want to draw a line right through your fruit. You're just going to continue it right here on the bottom of the bowl. Then you are going to rotate it. Draw it again. You always want to make sure that the ruler is touching this vanishing point, or this will not work. And you're going to keep continuing to draw all of these lines, like so, until it is completely around your picture. And you have all of these gridded lines. This one's a little too small, so that's why I want to make sure that it's still connected to the vanishing point and it connects over here. Okay, now we are ready for the part that goes across. You're going to use a T-square for this, because the T-squares butt up against the edge of the paper and creates a perfectly straight right angle. So what we're going to do at this point is we're going to hold it up close to the thing and we're going to draw straight across. Make sure you don't draw right through the fruit. You're going to keep going straight. Then you're going to move it down a little bit. Draw it again. And right now it is creating the illusion of a gridded checkerboard floor. At this point you can take a Sharpie, a regular Sharpie, and you can outline this. You're going to outline everything, and then when you're done outlining, you are going to dot out every other box starting from the bottom and keep going up. And what you're going to do is you're going to color in all of these black, because this is going to create our checkered board. So we're going to take the Sharpie and we're going to color in all of the dotted areas black. And make sure you grab a Sharpie that works, because this one don't. You're going to color in neatly your gridded table. Okay, so you're going to color in this area and this area and this area. You're going to keep going till you have a perfectly tiled floor. Now, if you think that the tile floor is a little too simple, you could go for a plank, a wooden plank floor. So let's take our next drawing. We're going to continue the same thing. We're going to have our vanishing point at the top where everything appears to vanish, and we are going to draw lines from the vanishing point. This time the lines are going to be closer together because this is a wood planks, like a wooden floor. So we're going to have long, skinny planks that are going to go across the table, like so. So after we have all of our wooden planks drawn, you're going to get the T-square again, and now we're going to have to create the actual plank breaks where each of the wood looks like it is separated. All right, so let's finish up over here. All right, so we're drawing all of the vanishing points. Every time you got to make sure that ruler stays on that vanishing point. If it doesn't, then it's not going to turn out correct. All right, so now we're going to get our T-square. And we're going to start to draw our wooden planks. So what we do is we're just going to draw some straight lines here and there. We're going to move it down. Maybe I draw one here, here, move it down a little bit. Maybe I draw one here, one here. I'm going to close this one off, maybe one up here. And what's happening is I'm creating these planks of wood where they stop and where they begin in the floor. This is after you have this. Now the fun part begins. You can create little nails in the planks of wood, and then you can create textures. And if you look at the table, your actual table that you're working on, there's different textures of wood in the table. So you can create these kind of like squiggly lines in here to make it look like it's actually wood. From there, you're going to take this and you're going to outline everything with an ultra fine Sharpie because they're really detailed, especially these textures that are in the wood. So unlike the checkerboard where you're going to color it in solid, you're going to trace an outline over these. If you think that you want a harder challenge besides the checkerboard or the wooden plank floor, then watch the next video for another extension on a more difficult table that you could create for your still life. Any questions? Please ask.